Hey friend, John MacLennan here, and in this video you're going to learn how to play After Midnight as recorded by Eric Clapton on guitar. Now this song was actually originally written by Cale and released in 1966, and I actually have a lesson breaking down his version on the channel. It's more of a mellow version, so you can check that out, but in today's video we're going to be looking at Clapton's version released in 1970. This is probably his most famous version of this song. Now it's in the key of C. It has a bluesy, funky feel to it. There's two parts you need to know, and I'm going to break them down for you step by step. But before we jump in, if you're new to the channel, I want to hook you up with a gift right away. I put together this awesome fretboard guide that's going to show you the 5 chords and scales you need to know to map out the entire fretboard. And I used to look down at the guitar neck and feel so confused until I understood just this simple system that I laid out on a 1-page for you. And I want to give it to you completely for free. All you got to do is go to johnmaclennan.com/fretboard guide or use the first link down below to grab your copy. So hope you enjoy that, and with that said, let's break it down. Let's break down how to play After Midnight as recorded by Eric Clapton on guitar. Now the song starts off with just a big F chord here, and you can play this on the 1st fret here like this. You just hit that chord and you hold it. So what I'm playing is an F bar chord. It's like this: 1, 3, 3, 2, 1, 1. I'm just playing that there. Sometimes I use my thumb. That's another great way of doing it. And you just hold that chord, and then there's this drum fill, and then you go into the groove. And this is the main groove for the song. Here's how it sounds. Then Eric comes in there with the lyrics After Midnight. So I'm using some bar chords, some funky rhythms, and a little bass part here. Let me show you the chords first. I'm playing a C bar chord, and I'm copying the chords that I've seen Eric Clapton play just in live videos. He plays a C bar chord here, 3rd fret of the A string, and then the 5th fret on the 4th, 3rd, and 2nd strings. Now, Clapton uses his pinky often for these sort of bar chord shapes. It's like an A bar chord. You know, if you know your cage system, it's that shape there. The root's on the 5th string. So that's a C. Now, a lot of times people play that with the ring finger. You could do that. I'm, again, just copying Clapton on this one. So 3, 5, 5, 5. Now, when I play that chord, I'm actually muting the low E and the high E. So it's just sort of the middle strings there. Then what you're going to do is move that same shape around the neck. So we're going to bring it up to the 8th fret. And I know bar chords are tough, but this is the beauty of them, is they are movable. So every chord that you learn is at least times 12, because you can play it on 12 frets. So here is the 3rd fret. Then we're going to shift up to the 8th fret and play 8, 10, 10, 10. That chord is F. It's another way of doing like this chord that we started with. It's got the F there, and then we're going to drop it down 2 frets to an E flat root note here now on the 6th fret of the A string. So 6, then 8, 8, 8. So we're going to go. Okay, and then from here, there's a quick B flat. Now sometimes Clapton would go and play a B flat to a C, but I think an easier way is just to hit the bass note there and then go back to C. So if you want to do, I think, the harder way, go B flat to C like this. But I'm going to go and just hit the bass note there. So that is the note B flat on the 6th fret of the low E. So it's going to go C, F, E flat, touch that B flat note, and restart. So now this rhythm is very 16th note based, so and it's a faster tempo, you know, 1, 2, 3, 4, but 16th notes at that speed are 1 and a 2 and a 3 and a 4 and a. So we're gonna play that C chord and we're gonna go 1E and hit the downbeat, and then the 16th note, that last 16th note of the first beat. So 1E and a 2E and a 3E and a 4E and a. So on beat 3, we shift to the F chord, and we do the same rhythm like we went 1E and a, and then we're gonna go 3E and a, this time changing chords from F to E flat. And then on the anaphor, hit that B flat note. So 1E and a 2E and a 3E and a 4E and a 1E and a 2E and a 3E and a 4E and a. And with some scratch strums thrown in between, you can get a groove like this. Kind of reminds me of a similar groove to Got My Mojo Workin', which is a Muddy Waters tune. Check that out on my channel. I do have a lesson. It's a funky groove as well. So that is the main groove. We're going C, F, E flat, B flat, then back to C. That's our intro. Then Eric comes in singing right there, After Midnight. Now we do the same thing again. Do it one time, then we're gonna go, we gonna let it all hang out. Okay, so we've got a little change here. We're gonna keep that figure going. We're gonna play one bar of that figure. Then instead of going back to C, we're gonna play E flat for 2 beats, and then F for 2 beats. Then we'll go back to the figure. So that's, we gonna let it all hang out. So it goes figure, then E flat to F in the second bar, then figure in the third bar, and figure in the fourth bar. So it's a 4-bar phrase total. Here it is. 3, 4. We gonna let it all hang out. Then it repeats again, okay? So let's play it 2 times, 8 bars total, just to put it all together. Again, imagine Eric Clapton singing After Midnight. Here we go. 1, 2, 3, 4. We gonna let it all hang out. Again, After Midnight. We gonna All right, now we get to the B section. Now this part is a 5-bar phrase. We're gonna play just a little bit straighter here, not as much moving chords. We're gonna use 3 chords. We'll start on the C. We're gonna play that for 1 bar. So 1, 2, 3, 4. Then we'll move up to F, which is the 8th fret. We can take that same shape, move it up. 1, 2, 3, 4. We're gonna stay here for 2 bars. And then we'll move that F up to a G, which is gonna be a new shape here, 10, 12, 12, 12. And that's gonna last 2 bars. So 1 bar, 2 bars, 2 bars, like this. 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, G, 2, 3, 4, G, 2, then back. Then we're back to the A section, which goes right into that figure. So here's the whole B section. I'm gonna add a little bit more rhythm, keeping that same type of groove going. 1, 2, 3, 4. And A section. So take your time with those 2 sections and the funky rhythms. Just start by maybe just playing those chords, just marking them out as they go through the recording, and then you can fill in more of that 16th note kind of chugga-chugga feel in between. Also, if you want to check out the J.J. Cale version of this, the original version released in 1966, I do have a lesson on that on the channel as well. I'll link it up down below. And to help you put this together even more, be sure to grab my Fretboard guide guide. This is one of the most useful PDFs that I have ever made, and I want to give it to you completely for free. It's going to show you the 5 chords and scales you need to know to unlock the fretboard. Grab your copy completely for free. Just go to johnmaclennan.com/fretboard guide, or you can click the first link down below. As always, thanks for watching. Thanks for listening. Hope you have an amazing day, and we'll see you in another video real soon.